he's stuck.
Casey Halstead here from 10th Planet Las Vegas. I got my good buddy, Chito Vera, UFC fighter. Actually, Marlon Chito Vera. We just got done having breakfast, and we've been talking about like upcoming fights and making stuff happen. You know, so now that we've gotten a few months, or how many weeks since your last fight?
I don't even remember. March 18th? It was March?
Yeah, so it's been like 2 months almost
Since my last fight.
How do you feel?
Perfect, ready to go. Just waiting on the call.
Has it like actually set in that you went to England on how many days notice?
7.
7 days notice. How many days out of surgery were you like training?
I was 8 weeks from surgery, and I started training in the week number 3. So 5 weeks of running, lifting weights just on my legs, and just working my lower body.
So like for those of you guys that don't know, Chito is a fighter that will fight anybody anytime. That's what he's always prided himself on. And you know, the legend, I would say it's fair to call Brad Pickett a legend of the sport, right?
Right, for sure.
So Brad Pickett's opponent, who was it?
Briones.
Briones.
The one I fought him in the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, Briones fell out. And then what people don't know is Chito had surgery on his elbow and wasn't able to do any MMA training. And he was literally back in the gym for 3 days, right? When you got the call?
I wasn't even training yet.
Oh, you hadn't even started training yet?
I was just running around and lifting weights. Like, I was, Mondays and Wednesdays, I was going to the hills to run. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I was working with my coach from fight camp conditioning, legs and just legs.
Corey Beasley.
Corey Beasley.
And so we get the call to fight with like 7 or 10 days. It was.
They call us on Wednesday, that's 10 days, but they don't make it official till Saturday, so that's kind of 7 days notice because we was just waiting on yes or no.
Yeah, I remember you texted me and you're like, yo, we're gonna be going to England. And I was like, oh shit. And the coolest part about it was that you ended up going into the 3rd round.
Right.
And Brad Pickett knew he was fighting on that day, and he was getting tired, and you weren't. It was just an amazing display on mental toughness and executing the game plan, and you ended up getting the knockout. So like now that you're a couple of months removed from the fight, how are you feeling about it? Like, is it pretty crazy to think that you went there off of elbow surgery without training, and went out there and got a knockout over a legend?
Yeah, I think that's thanks to the background I have of my good coaches, good conditioning coach, good coaches in jiu-jitsu and stand-up, and also I was doing my homework by eating healthy, training while people thought I was injured. I was injuring my elbow, so my legs was good to go, and if I use my legs, of course my lungs are going to work. So I was doing everything I could my doctor told me like this is what you can do. You can use your arm at all, so use your leg. Some people could be like, okay, I will start using everything at all, or I will use nothing. No, I was doing my homework, and I think all the motivation I have behind helped me, and also in my head I believe I can make it happen. So I think that's the most important thing after train hard and sacrifice a lot.
Yeah. Sorry, we're in a supermarket. It's really crazy to me because something that you told me is part of the reason that you like to take short notice fights is because you're healthy, right. and you're always ready. And I'm gonna do a follow-up episode where I break down the reasons why you should fight now instead of waiting. And because like we all know, you know, Michael John just tore his knee out, and then he tore his knee out on Wednesday or on a Tuesday practice.
When I wasn't here.
Yeah, when you left. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just like Joe Murphy, same thing. And
So he's out.
yeah, he's out. He's gonna be out
I'm
for a
sorry
while.
for that.
And then before that, you remember Joe Murphy tore his knee out right before we were gonna go to Canada and fight. And one of the things that I'm gonna do a follow-up video. I'm gonna break it down why you should take fights. And I think everybody in their mind, they're waiting for the perfect time. Oh, I don't have enough time to fight this guy. I want a longer camp. I want a better camp. But the thing is, when you're healthy, you got to take
That's
fights,
the perfect
man.
time.
It's the best time.
There's no perfect time. Like you always is something missing. So I think if the opportunity is there and you're feeling enough, okay, you should go for it, because in a camp you can break something. In a camp you can get sick. In a camp some of your family can have trouble. So if you're healthy, but that most of the fighters, they only eat clean when they have a fight.
Yeah.
I eat clean every day just because I want.
You never know.
You never know, one, and I feel better. My body works better.
There's an old like MMA saying, and it's super cliche, but if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say that. You know the really shitty thing was when Joe Murphy tore his knee out. That was the last training session of his camp before we were going to Canada.
And he was out for a year probably.
Yeah, he just came back. And his knee's hurting right now. So like, he's coming back, and then he's got to take some time off, you know, because he's trying to get back into it. But he tore his ACL, his MCL, and his LCL. All of them got torn in one move. And so like the real point is, this goes to you, like always taking fights on zero notice. It's like, when you're healthy, you just gotta go.
My body feels good today. Like if they call me today for fight Saturday, I feel good. I'm training, I'm doing my homework, I'm not drinking.
It's really just the weight cut, right? The weight cut's the only thing.
And if you eat clean, you can cut 20 pounds because your body is healthy to go.
Yeah.
It's not like you have garbage inside, and people don't understand that. They want to eat healthy. Oh, when they got a fight gun. No, the fight gun means nothing. It's just get tough and endurance. You learn every day in the gym. Then the fight camp is just get ready for one specific guy.
Yeah. What's next? What do you want to do?
I want to fight in Vegas in the International Fight Week. That's like a dream for me.
It's a dream for me too, because I get to stay home. I don't have to. I don't have to go travel. I get to see my family.
Yeah.
I hope you get a fight in Vegas too, man.
Yeah, Vegas is like the capital of the world for fighting, and that's something that since I started fighting, my dream was a UFC, and a big show in Vegas would be awesome for me.
Heck yeah.
I already fight in a couple good shows, but now I want to fight in a big one.
Because if you get that fight in Vegas, we'll just take your family to my house.
Right.
And then Nacho and Charlie can play.
They can be
Because
buddies.
they're the same. They're
Right.
the same age, right? Like when's his birthday?
March 24.
Yeah, April 8th
Oh.
is Charlie. So they're literally the same age.
UFC called me for Vegas.
Yeah, well, yeah, man, I'm super proud of you. Thank you for being my friend, man.
No,
Appreciate it.
Thank you for helping me and develop my career in the best way.
All right, we're gonna get going. We're gonna go practice now. Follow me on YouTube. Just make sure you subscribe. Casey Hall says YouTube channel. And then you have a YouTube channel?
I will making life again. I don't know much.
Do you know
about
the name of it? Like, is it just Chito, Marlon, Vera?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Follow
anyway.
me on Instagram, Chito Vet UFC.
Chito Vet UFC, Instagram. Peace.